Today we're doing Tomahawk Ribeyes. Welcome to another episode of BluffCityGrub.
Today we're going to be doing Tomahawk Ribeyes on a gas grill.
We gave you wings on a gas grill. Now we're going ribeye on a gas grill. We're going to give you 3 of the best tips anybody's ever gave you to cook Tomahawk Ribeyes on a gas grill. Roll the intro. Tomahawk ribeye on a gas grill.
What are you doing? Put the meat down. Put it back on the thing. What's wrong with you? If you learned something today while Greg's cooking the Tomahawk ribeye, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what problems you have cooking a steak on a gas grill. Have you wasted 50 bucks on a steak only to overcook it on the outside and be raw in the center? Are you about to waste 50 bucks on a steak and ruin it? One of the most intimidating things about cooking a tomahawk on the gas grill, Greg, is going to be flare-ups, the burnt steak, possibly even dry steak. We're going to be giving you our tips to make sure that you don't ruin this piece of meat and keep the flare-ups to a minimum to make that steak perfect. We got everything. You're cooking a steak on a gas grill.
Right, we're cooking a tomahawk ribeye.
Tomahawk ribeye.
Ribeye, gas grill.
On a gas grill.
Are
tomahawk.
You recording all day?
Because I've been waiting for you to cook this steak all day.
Actually,
cooking steak. This
Actually,
guy.
I got stage fright.
Steak.
Joe sucks. Alright, so we have a tomahawk ribeye here. What we're going to do is we're going to let it sit here on the grill. Grill's not even hot right now. We're going to let it come up to room temperature, and then we're going to get it grilling. While it's tomahawk ribeye, God, it looks so good. It's coming up to room temp. What we're going to do is we're going to hit it with a little kosher salt. The whole reason we're going to hit it with kosher salt is to keep the steak from drying out. We've done a ribeye video before. It works out really good. It helps the steak retain a little bit of moisture. It's going to be really good.
Greg, we ain't got to worry about the salt. It's a big piece of meat, so it can handle it.
We're going to get the grill grates oiled up. Don't make fun of me, guys. All right, here we go. Get our grill grates oiled up. What you want to do is you want to turn one side of the gas grill up to very, very high temperature. And we've had this guy dry brine a little bit. We're going to throw this guy on just like that. Super hot, super high. And we're going to let them roll for at least 4 minutes. All right, so we got it searing right now. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic over the top of it. And then we're going to hit the other side with it. A little heavy seasoning. I like fresh ground pepper. Good stuff. Our gas grill is on a really high temp right now. We've been rolling for about 2 minutes. What we're going to do is we're going to spin this at a 45-degree angle. And let it continue cooking. The tomahawk ribeye has probably been searing for about a good 4 minutes. We're good to go. Let's see how it looks here. Spatula here. I'm gonna flip it over. Oh man, that thing looks good. Another hard sear on the other side. Now you know how we like to do here at BluffCityGrub. We season as we cook. We do layers of flavors. So we're gonna put a little bit of house seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic, on top of the steak. As it cooks on the gas grill, a little bit of cracked pepper as well. Oh man, that thing looks...
Greg, you love that pepper, but boy, it goes well with steak. Much like every other cook, Greg's disappeared, not watching it. He got a little flare up here. That's not a big deal. This meat can hold up to it. But one thing you can do with flare ups, when you get that rotation of your meat, just move it to a spot that hasn't been cooked on yet. That'll keep your flare ups from happening. Greg, where you at, buddy?
Greg. All right, so we're gonna move our ribeye off to the side to finish cooking off. All right, after a hard sear, we're only at 86 degrees, so we're gonna move it off to the side, indirect cook, and we're gonna let it come up to temp. What we're looking for is about 120 to 125. Right in between there, that's where we wanna pull our tomahawk ribeye. All right, so while our ribeye is finishing off on the other side of the grill, what we're gonna do is we're gonna melt a little bit of butter. So I'm gonna take 2 sticks of butter and we'll put it in our pan that's on our grill. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of garlic, a little chopped garlic, fresh chopped garlic. We're gonna add a little bit of parsley, fresh thyme, and then we're gonna add a little bit of fresh rosemary. 2 sticks of butter. Man, let me tell you what, we're gonna dip the ribeye in this after it's done cooking, and it's gonna be so delicious. Let me tell you. Tomahawk ribeye has been cooking for at least 20 minutes now. It's off to the sides, indirect cook. We've already seared it. It's looking delicious. We're gonna get a temp on our ribeye to see where we're at. What we're looking for is about 120, 125. Oh man, it's perfect. We got a nice hard sear. We're at 124. We're gonna go ahead and pull this guy, let him come up to temperature, rest up. All right, so our tomahawk ribeye, we just got it off the grill. Before we let it calm down, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of herbs here. We got a little bit of rosemary and we got a little bit of thyme. And we're gonna take our butter, take our fresh herbs here. We're gonna move around in here a little bit. We're gonna brush our steak with it. Man, steak already looks delicious, but this is gonna add a different dynamic of flavor to the steak. This is what we call layers of flavor at BluffCityGrub. Dude, I'm telling you, this is gonna be the best tomahawk ribeye you've ever had on a gas grill. We're gonna cover it with aluminum foil and let it rest. So our tomahawk ribeye has been resting for about 10 to 15 minutes. And it's looking delicious. Look at this guy right here. We're gonna go ahead and slice it and see what it looks like. Oh man, look at that. Straight through, tomahawk off to the side. Let's go straight through the middle. Oh, look at that. Oh, it looks beautiful. Tomahawk ribeye on a gas grill. Let's see how it tastes. Best steak you ever had.